So about 5 to 10% of women that you talk to are going to be interested in going on a first date with you if you've asked them out. Okay, so the percentage is pretty small, right? That's very understandable. You're not everyone's cup of tea, and not everyone is your cup of tea. So we're trying to find someone who is interested in at least going on a first date. So if your pool is very small, and when I say small, I mean like you've approached and asked like 10 to maybe 20 women out. Like that's a very small pool of women to it's just too small to accurately reflect the 5 to 10% of yeses that you're gonna get. So you need at least 100 women to see this kind of actualize, the statistic like perform. Because what happens is a lot of guys will have like, let's say one or two approaches that they do and they'll get rejected. They'll use that as a reason for why they're not dateable or attractive or interesting, or they think something has gone wrong when in fact they just haven't talked to enough women. So just like understand that like you need more volume to accurately like get that 5 to 10% of yeses that you're looking for. And so I think that's something that a lot of guys don't realize because they are just having like a few interactions with women. And if it doesn't go the way they want it to go, it becomes like emotionally difficult. It becomes like, well, some women are saying yes, and then most of them are no's, and I just don't understand it. And it's like after they've talked to like maybe 5 women or something. And don't do that to yourself. Don't put yourself in that position where you're using these like very random interactions with women to determine anything about you, right? Get enough data under your belt, have enough interactions with women, and then see your progress, right? See that you're getting the outcome that you want, which is more connections with women. And that's going to happen just through more interactions and exposing yourself to enough women. So if you need the help with like the actual how of how to talk to women, if you want more exposure to women, then shoot me a DM, because that's what I do with guys all day. And it's really, really great practice if you struggle with like that initial conversation, or if you struggle with keeping that conversation going. I know those can be two very difficult things, especially if you haven't practiced it enough times yet. So anyway, keep that in mind. You probably just have not talked to enough women to make any sort of like assumption or claim or determine anything. It's just not enough people you've talked to.